Okay, let's talk quickly about what a backdoor Roth is, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my whiteboard so you guys can follow along, okay? So what we're gonna do here is we wanna contribute money into a Roth, okay? Now we're gonna have a traditional, and before I actually share this, let me pull up my mobile preview so I can see what you guys are seeing and I'm not out of frame, because sometimes I get out of frame and you guys can't see. So, okay, so we have a traditional IRA, then we have a Roth, and what we want to do is we want to contribute money into a Roth IRA. We want to put money into this Roth. Now, what happens to a lot of you when you start making a lot of money? Can you still contribute money into a Roth when you're over a specific threshold? Can you do that? What do you guys think? I want to put money, want to make contributions to my Roth, but I'm over a specific threshold. You cannot, right? So there is an AGI limitation to how much money you can contribute to a Roth IRA. So some person, probably decades ago, figured this out and they said, okay, well, let's do this instead. What we're going to do is we're going to make a what? We're going to make a non-deductible contribution to a traditional first. It's called a non-deductible. Typically, when you put money into an IRA, you get a deduction on your tax returns, right? For whatever amount of money you put in. You make $100,000, you put $7,000 in, well, you're only being taxed on $93,000. So you deduct the contribution. Well, there's an option to make a non-deductible contribution. Okay, so now the money is here in this traditional IRA. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately convert that over to a Roth. And that is called a backdoor Roth contribution. Now, you got to be careful of one thing. Let's say, for example, I know a lot of you, let's say you have an old SEP, an old SIMPLE, or another IRA at another custodian, at Schwab, Fidelity. This is your old 401k. You rolled it over and you have a separate account. In order to do this, you first must roll over all pre-tax money into a 401k. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be taxed on this full conversion over here. So what we're going to do is, hopefully, a lot of you have a 401k, right? I'll zoom out a little bit for you guys. You have a 401k plan over here. So the strategy is we're going to roll over all our SEP Simple IRA first into this 401k. Now we're allowed to make this conversion over to a Roth. It's a little tricky, right? So there's some steps you have to follow. There's some tax returns you have to file, the 8606. Make sure that if you have an accountant, they know what they're doing, because the 8606 gets messed up all the time. Okay?